All right, we up, fellas, man. We back at it, man. Just man, the experts in the house again, man. We talking hoops. We
Yeah,
talking finals. You know, I had to get these guys back on here because man, again, man, they the vets, they the grizzled veterans, man. So we want to just talk about. I know we got the pregame going on right now. This something new that we trying to do. This our pregame. So we pregaming. I want to kind of just have like about a couple questions. I'm gonna pitch to each guest. We got Nelly Nell Turner in the house, and we got Chris PA Williams again. And fellas, right off the bat, Nell, man, just give us our take, man. What did you see in games 3 and games 4? And what can we see tonight from both teams? So what did you see in games 3 and games 4?
Game 3, they came out. Boston came out with intensity. They came to play to defend their home court defend their home court. They came out and did what they supposed to do. They came out hot. They was passive. They was very aggressive going to the hole. Like I said in one of those segments, you have to go to the hole if your shot's not working. I felt that Jason took a page out of Jaylen Brown book and the rest of the team, and they proceeded to do as that. They went to the hole. They got their points. They got their buckets. They got their fouls. Now, the fourth game, they had to lead the whole game. I think that's the first time I've seen when the experience kicked in for Golden State, fourth quarter. Because if you remember, they was up by 5 in the middle of the fourth quarter, about 5 minutes left, if I ain't mistaken, Boston. And then
You talk about game 3.
Golden State with game 4. Game
4.
3 is when they won. Boston won. They went to the hole. They did a thing. It seemed like they went away from that. I mean, Jason was going to the hole, but he had some turnovers. So, you know, me, I always tell PA, hey, he took the pay. He worked out with Kobe Bryant, and he went. I think he needs to start working out with Vince Carter. So, because he got to go get to that rim and finish at the rim. You got to be above the rim. You got to know how to hit them buckets. Because the boy, he averaging about what 20-something, 30%.
He already up there.
He already up there. All he do is turn his hand over.
And a lot of times I see when he going to the hoop, he going to the hoop to finish. He not going looking for fouls. I had to tell a couple of my guys the other day, I said, man, when he going in there, y'all got to pay attention. He going to finish that bucket. He is not looking for no referee to bail him out on no fouls.
I don't know, B. I think he is. I think he is.
He right. Be right. I think he just going to the hole with his head down before he get to the basket. He going to the hole, put his head down. That's when they swiping. He had Smart at the corner. He had Horford at the corner one time. Both of them was wide open. He went to the hole and missed the layup. Head down. Got to keep your head up. You know that. Go ahead,
PA. What you got for games 3 and games 4? What did you see?
Game 3, I said they was gonna come out. Coach was gonna have them together. It was proven 56 in the paint to 29. You know what I'm saying? They use their athleticism. They like they the better team in game 3. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be over. That's what people were saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? They were the better team, and they looked like the better team that night. But you dealing with champions. They turn around, come right back. Game 4, that guy, the whole win or lose is the MVP, Chef Curry. You know what I'm saying? He been putting his foot on his neck, on his guy's neck. He leads the score. He leads every game. Every game he leads the scoring, man. And then
we ain't even talked about this, but look, why did I put that up here? I say Curry for MVP either way.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that?
Hands down, man. That performance he did in the Garden.
Happened twice before.
That was some LeBron-esque type stuff he did right there. He carried the whole team, man. He was tired after that game.
Hey, he kind of bringing it back. He bringing it back to like when we talked about what was the year that LeBron had like an amazing finals, but Golden State won. They should have gave LeBron the MVP then. Right. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna probably do it. That's the only thing he don't have. This the only thing he don't have.
Curry should have got it the first. He should have got it the first time they won, but they gave it to Iguodala.
But he did have. He was fired though. He was
But if
fine.
y'all play defense, he ain't like the lights up like Curry, man. You know what I'm saying? He
Nah,
played D, but I don't think it was enough for him to be MVP.
this is best. This is best finals. This is best play out of all the finals. This is Kerry best play that I saw with my eyes. And
So,
another thing, Boston can't keep it close. They can't keep it close. No, you can't
man,
keep
look,
this game. You can't keep this close. The tie go to the winner.
man, look, we got my
Hey,
partner, man. We got my partner Smooth chiming in. He say Steph showed what a championship player is all about. Why Tatum and the Celtics are still learning, man.
Nothing
Man,
but
shout out to Smooth,
nothing but
man.
big facts. Nothing but big facts right there. You know what I'm saying? Them guys been around the block. They been in them battles with LeBron and Toronto. They know what
Hmm.
it is. Some of these guys might be, bright lights, slimming down. You know what I'm
that's,
saying? The lights
that's
might
my
be too
first
bright
time
for them.
seeing. That's my first time seeing the experience unfolded. The experience that was the winner. That's the first time I seen it through the series.
So Nell, do you agree that Curry, regardless of what happens in this, that he MVP hands down?
Well, we still got 3 more games, Mr. Turner. So anything
MVP,
can happen.
hey, you ain't gotta ask me. MVP hands down.
Hands down. Hey,
I
that's
can't give it to
where
him
I'm
now.
going.
Win or
And
lose. Win or lose. Get that
I,
man
I
get that
can't.
man that trophy.
I can't give it. I can't give it to him because they lose in 6. I can't give him hands down. And Jason probably had 2 50-point games. I can't do that.
so it's still, I mean, it's safe to say that we still got the 2 games to go, but just the performance all the way up until this point, man, Curry just been putting them guys on his back, and I mean he getting it done. When I think it was the last few plays down the stretch, man, that I was just a little displeased with Jason, man. He got to make them shots. He got to be able to take them
You
shots
gotta
and
make
then
the
make
shot.
them. I think he kicked it to Smart, like you said, Smart one time and Horford one time, and it was just like, nah, you got to hold on to that. And you got to be able to make something happen and make a play, because the headlines are going to read the next day that you didn't step up to the plate and do what you're supposed to do. And I think he understand that. I think in one of the press conferences, he said, hey, it's on me, you know.
Believe it or not, I always thought the first 3 games was going to Jaylen Brown anyway for the MVP. The first 3 final games.
Jaylen Brown was gonna have to score 60, man. I mean, it's just the way the game is, to where, man,
At that
Jason, the
time,
face of
I'm
the
just saying,
league,
at the first 3
face of the
games,
NBA.
when it was 2-1 Boston, and Jaylen Brown had them on. He carried them at the time when Jason scoring was a little shaky. That's all I'm saying.
My
But
partner
They,
Smooth say,
they, they need tonight they need an all around effort. They need that bench play to come on in. Williams and White need to give them something besides what they've been giving them the last 2 games. They definitely need to reach down in their bag and get this one.
and
man,
don't forget about
Smooth
Wiggins.
going out and he say, man, it's over. It's over for the Celtics. He say, the moment when the Celtics could have found a way to score in the last 5 minutes, and that's what we was talking about, that showed them everything, that Golden State has won the series. What you think about that?
Man, I don't. Hey,
Watch, I'm telling you,
you
watching the
only
game
good as
tonight.
your last shot. These guys make runs, so it ain't over till it's over. We can talk all we want. We ain't out there playing.
I want to transition to this next segment, man. I think in the last live we was talking about how it was going to be at a certain point, Kerr was going to have to make a decision between if he was going to sit Poole down or he was going to sit Clay down. But but hold on, but that was just going to say that it's the tide have changed, and it says, is Steve Kerr too loyal to Draymond Green? Do you sit Green? Because he sat him he sat him in the 4th quarter, put him back out there. But let's start with you, Nell. What was your thoughts on him sitting Green, and do you think that's we're gonna see more of that?
I hated when Kerr did that, because I knew that was a great idea, man. I wanted Green to be out there at all time and mess up something like he was doing. Him out there was a liability. I don't care what, because you got to think he fouled out 2 times out of 4 games. So now he didn't get kicked out the game or ejected, but his antics caused him to foul out. Right. So you still was hurting the team. You didn't get ejected, but you still was hurting the team for the antics you was doing. and that could pumps up another team. You see, Jason was getting more physical with him. Everybody was getting physical, and he was crying to the refs.
Man, the crowd was getting physical with him. Everything he did, they was making sure that look, we watching you, and he's such an emotional player that at any moment that that could have went either way. If he sat him and they win and they had some productivity out of somebody else, man, Curtis, man, he the smartest coach in the world. But if it backfired, man, you knew that was going to be the headline. That was going to be the top story. PA, what's your thoughts on that? What you think? Was it
I told you he's gonna stay with Clay. Told you he's gonna stay with Clay. You see what Curry did when two people ran on him, side pocket Clay, top of the key, bang bang. Without even hesitating, drawing two. Curry is doing a lot, man. If he ain't scoring, he decoying, he's setting people up. You know what I'm saying? He getting to his spots. He making it hard for the Celtics. They got to step up, man. I was saying double team him, but if you double team him, you got two against three on the backside with Draymond, Clay, and all them other guys. I rather one of them shoot than him, man.
Hey, Bryan. I don't know if you was around at this time. Smooth might have been, but I definitely know PA was. But it's a video game called Double Dribble. It was a glitch in the game. You go to that corner, and you push up and fall out from the corner of that thing. You hit every time, and that's Curry, man. That's Steph Curry. You got a glitch in this game. This the best I ever seen him play in the finals.
Brian, when I was coaching, I used to tell my kids, man, you got to learn how to dribble, because to get to your spots to shoot. If you can't dribble, you can't get to your spots. That's what makes him so dangerous, man. That's what makes him so dangerous. Because he can get to his spot, catch and shoot, go to the hole. I mean, he can do it all. Jab, step, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that thing on that yo-yo is getting him to where he need to be.
And he a threat because you have to honor. First of all, you got to honor the jump shot. And then any head fake, any movement is like you head fake. You biting at everything that he about to hit you with. And it's nasty.
The set screens, the picks.
He got so many dribbles in his bag. It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, he know his spots on that floor, like Bryan said. But you got also get hats off to Wiggins too. Wiggins had 14 rebounds and he played a hell of a game last game. But he also been the second important player on the team to me, because he played the defense on Tatum, and he's the ones that if he ain't scoring, which he wasn't doing, he was getting the rebounds. Just like when Tatum wasn't scoring, he was doing the assists. So he out there playing his role, quiet assassin. You heard me?
Everybody out there playing except that clown Draymond Green, man. Everybody's playing. You hear me, man?
And it got to the point, man. It got sad, man, watching him out there. And they just leaving him wide open, just sitting in the paint. And it brought up another conversation that we had earlier. At some point, is the next chess move going to be playing Jonathan Kuminga?
I told you that. Out there. I said that they need to put Kuminga in there.
You said that too.
They going with the other guy. Is he a foreigner? The other guy, the white guy.
I'm not sure, but I mean, they gave him some time. I'm just looking at it as far as, okay, you only got 3 games left. Now, this game 5, a lot of them guys are banged up. Now, we saw how Horford play on them back-to-backs or playing every other night. Horford is a veteran. He needs some days off, some rest in order to have that next big game. Is the next chess move putting them out there and them young legs running up and down the court, getting some lobs. Shot fake, going to the hoop, trying to slam, just mixing it up. Like I said, game 5 is always viewed as a real game.
This is straight up pivotal. This is straight up pivotal for game 5 for both sides. For both sides. Boston got a chance to, regain that thing they lost. They could have went up 3-1. Now they can go 3-2 going back home.
And then I look at it too. They 7-0, and after a loss. They 7-0 in the playoffs after a loss.
And Golden State 6-0, Nelly.
Yeah, but they ain't lose last game.
But I'm saying that I seen that stat. Boston 7-0 and Golden State 6-0.
I knew that. Yeah, they ain't lost a back-to-back either. But what I'm saying is they just won. So whoever win the 2 games in a row might be the victor. You know what I mean?
Man, but I appreciate, man, everybody that's been chimed in, man, everybody that's watching us on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter. I want to give a special shout out to SeatGeek for sponsoring this live. And what we're gonna try to do, we're gonna try to come back right after the game and see what the stuff that we talking about. Hey, did it matter? Did it make sense? Was it some things that we talked about that Steve Kerr was had some guys in the live looking at that he was gonna make some decisions on from her from our vets? But shout out to SeatGeek for sponsoring this live. Again, I recently became a SeatGeek brand ambassador. SeatGeek is a ticketing app that takes the confusion out of buying tickets. Use the promo code Coach Turner to save or to get $20 off the first ticket purchase. Just insert Coach Turner on SeatGeek app, man. So I appreciate everybody that's been chimed in. Nelly, Nell, PA, what you got in the closing moments?
What's your prediction, man? Who y'all got? This is good. They gonna make them blow the whistle tonight because this pivotal. They're gonna make them blow the whistle.
Yeah,
I think everybody coming downhill.
Hey, I still got my Boston cast. I like my Boston. I like Jason. I like them. You know, I love them. They the underdogs now. I'm always rooting for the underdogs, and I think they can pull it off. But they have to go to the hole and finish they have to go and play like game 3. They got to go to that hole. They got to create fouls and go to that line. And then let Kerry get his, but you can't let everybody else get theirs.
I got Boston, man. I got Boston in the close.
Hey, I'm still sticking with my pick, man. I had my Boston girl on the other day, man. So I'm still going Boston in 7. So again, I got them coming out of this one, and hey, this ain't over by a long shot. You know, I know a lot of folks are thinking that we
just getting started.
We just getting started, but we've always said, man, game 5 is the real game. So all them other games, but game 5 is when they really play.
Best out of 3. The best out of 3.
Best out of 3. So again, we're gonna come back.
Y'all tune in, man. Right after the game, we right back at it. We appreciate the love. Keep tuning in, man.
Yeah.